Hello, this is your Zodiac Oracle greeting you. There are no coincidences. You are here because life wants to show you a sign. Open your heart and receive the guidance that comes to you today. Pisces. You did not stumble upon this message by chance, nor did you find it in just any moment, because nothing in your life happens without a greater reason. It is destiny whispering in your ear. It is cosmic energy that opened the doors of this instant for you to hear it. The voice of the stars, the echo of your ancestors, the vibration of the moon that rules your waters. All of them brought you here. You were not seeking answers, but the answers sought you. You did not call the message called you. Because your spirit needs to remember what your heart was already silently sensing. Today your soul receives signs that turn into light, and that light is not just a reflection. It is a divine mandate. Pisces, the cards spread before me and I see first the warning. There are shadows that have lingered along your path, masks that smile while hiding intentions that do not vibrate with your truth. You feel something doesn't fit, that strange energies seem to want to hold you back, and you are not mistaken. Betrayal wears the costume of friendship, envy disguises itself as advice, and that is where you must open your inner eyes. Who feeds on your light without giving anything back? Who comes to your waters only to drink from them, but never to care for them? That is the warning the stars cry out with force. Remember, not everything that approaches with soft words brings peace. Not everything that promises company comes with good intentions. You are a sign of infinite compassion, Pisces, an ocean that embraces everyone. But even the ocean must recognize when someone tries to sink it with chains. Do not ignore these signs. Your intuition, that sacred gift you were given from birth, is your greatest shield. Divine justice is already moving in your favor, even if you sometimes feel that evil gains ground. Do not fear, for the cards show me balance. All that is hidden will be revealed, every lie will collapse under its own weight. And in this moment, listen and repeat with me, 3 times if your heart allows. Light protects me, truth guides me, justice walks with me. This decree opens a channel of strength that cuts chains and allows your spirit to move forward freely, unafraid of the shadow. And here I tell you something you must write in the comments, as a seal of faith and as an act of transformation. I accept the truth the universe delivers to me, and I release what no longer vibrates with me. Do it, and then let your gratitude also be expressed in action. Give this message a like, not as an empty gesture, but as a commitment to yourself. Because by doing so, you say to the universe, I am ready, I am awake, I want to receive more signs and more blessings. It is not a click, it is a pact with your own rebirth. Pisces, in love the cards speak of tests that no longer make sense to prolong. You have given much, more than you received, and though your noble heart believes love is sacrifice, the universe reminds you that love is also about receiving, about growing together, not only giving until you are worn out. How many times have you felt your giving was not valued? How many times has your silence been taken as weakness, when in reality it was your way of avoiding conflict? Now the wheel of destiny turns, and brings clarity. Relationships that do not nurture will dissolve, and those born of honesty will grow like sacred fire. If you are in a relationship, there will be deep conversations, some tense, but necessary so that truth may cleanse and strengthen the bond. If you are single, new glances will arrive, not by chance, but because the cosmos wants you to experience love in healthier, brighter ways, more aligned with your true worth. And listen, someone from the past may try to return, but ask yourself, do you want to return to chains, or do you wish to walk toward freedom? In money and work, the stars show obstacles that seemed eternal, but are beginning to give way. You have fought against strong currents, against closed doors, and you felt exhausted, as if nothing bore fruit. But the message is clear. The seed has already been planted, and though the ground seemed dry, soon you will see green sprouts. Money is moving toward you, but it arrives when you make bold decisions. Perhaps a new project, an unexpected proposal, or a different alliance will open the path for you. Do not be afraid to let go of what no longer gives fruit, because abundance is in motion, and it needs space to manifest. The color that illuminates your destiny this week is deep blue, like the ocean in calm but also like the sky announcing the infinite. Carry it with you in clothing, accessories, or visualize it in your meditation. It is a color that strengthens your intuition and connects you to the truth. The numbers that vibrate with you are 3, 9, and 21. They are keys to portals that open. Every time you encounter them, remember it is the universe confirming that you are on the right path. The spiritual energy surrounding you is that of rebirth. It is as if the waters you inhabit are cleansing old wounds, carrying away guilt that does not belong to you, dissolving chains that are not yours. You are in a cycle of divine justice, and though at first it may hurt to see masks fall and people drift away, remember, what leaves does so because it was not destined for your evolution. You are not losing. You are gaining space for what does vibrate with you. And again repeat with me. Light protects me, truth guides me, justice walks with me. This decree you must hold as a mantra, for every repetition strengthens the circle of protection the stars are drawing around you. Do not forget, Pisces, this message did not come to you by chance. The cards moved, the planets aligned whispers, and the moon that understands you so well asked that you hear this. Now you know, hidden enemies will be unmasked, justice covers you like a mantle, and victory begins to bloom on your horizon. Pisces, your soul feels the invisible, it perceives what others cannot see, and that is why the weight of your sensitivity is sometimes so heavy that you think you are alone in that struggle. But you are not. The universe chose you to be guardian of secrets, a bridge between the divine and the human, and though that mission sometimes feels overwhelming, today you receive confirmation. You were not born to drag eternal chains, you were born to break them. The cards show me the figure of a moon surrounded by dark clouds. This means that hidden enemies still try to move in silence, that there are people who speak in your absence, who distort your essence so you cannot shine. But what they do not know is that divine justice has already set its eyes upon them. Those who plot against you will be trapped in their own webs. Those who laugh at you will soon laugh alone. Pisces, do not stain your hands with vengeance, because the universe will do what must be done. You only need to observe how everything falls into place. And here's the reminder. What good is it to tie yourself to pain when life wants to give you victory? Why keep crying for what was lost when what is coming is 10 times greater? Remember, shadow never defeats light, it only delays the inevitable. And the inevitable is your radiance returning. In love, your heart stands at a crossroads. I see that some Pisceans feel nostalgia for someone who is no longer there, while others feel the need to release what weighs them down. The message is clear. The past has already fulfilled its purpose, and clinging to it only blocks the new that wants to enter. A person with different energy will appear, someone who does not take advantage of your nobility, but respects it. This person will not come with chains, but with wings to fly at your side. But for them to arrive, you must let go of what you still silently carry. If you are already in a relationship, the stars announce moments of raw sincerity. Truths may come to light that hurt, but those truths do not come to destroy you, but to liberate you. Truth is always medicine, even if it burns when entering. And if your relationship is built on real love, it will survive and be strengthened. But if it is built on lies, then the universe itself will dissolve it to save you from remaining chained. In money and work, I perceive a strong energetic movement. You may face a week where they ask more of you than you give, or where it seems you are not valued enough. But I also perceive a surprise, unexpected news that will open paths. There are changes in your work environment, movements of people, adjustments of energy. And though at first it may seem unstable, it will be an opportunity to demonstrate your true worth. The new projects that arrive, even small ones, will be seeds of abundance. Your creativity is at its peak. Do not ignore those ideas that appear in your dreams. Do not discard them as fantasies. The stars say your mind is now a channel for new ways to generate income. Write them down, share them, dare. Do not underestimate the voice of your intuition, because there lies the treasure you seek. Your color for this stretch of the path is white, because it cleanses, purifies, and connects you with your spiritual guides. Use a garment, a candle, or a white stone, and you will feel your energy become clearer. The numbers that now accompany you are 7, 12, and 44. When they appear, see them as signs that angels and spiritual masters are guiding you. Now listen and repeat the decree you already know, because its force grows every time you speak it. Light protects me, truth guides me, justice walks with me. Write in the comments this phrase, and leave it there as a pact with your own destiny. I free myself from invisible chains and accept the abundance that belongs to me. And when you do, remember to give thanks. Give this message alike as a pact of gratitude with the universe. Do it not only to support, but because that gesture is a way of declaring, I am ready to receive more signs, more decrees, more paths of clarity. The universe hears what you affirm, but it also watches what you act upon. Pisces, the spiritual plane is speaking to you with powerful symbols. I see in the cards an overflowing cup that represents blessings. Everything that was taken from you will be returned multiplied. What was closed to you will open. What seemed impossible will materialize. And though you feel that time passes slowly, understand it is not delay, it is preparation. The universe never takes something away without giving you something better in return. You are a child of water, and water always finds its path. It may strike the rock again and again until it opens a way, or it may flow softly until it reaches the sea. You decide how to journey, but the destination is the same, to reach your victory. I must also warn you of something. Your energy is so sensitive that you easily attract both the good and the bad. Be careful who you allow into your circle. Do not share your dreams with just anyone, because not all are prepared to celebrate them with you. Keep your plans silent until they manifest. Envy cannot stop you, but it can wear you down if you give it power. Protect your energy with prayer, meditation, or daily decrees. And speaking of decrees, once more repeat. Light protects me, truth guides me, justice walks with me. Let these words become your sword and your shield, because they are. Pisces, listen. Soon a message will arrive, a call, an encounter that will not be by chance. It will be the sign you were waiting for to confirm that all this time of struggle had meaning. The wheel of destiny turns, and now it begins to turn in your favor. Remember, this message did not come because of chance, it came because you needed it. Pisces, do not ignore the vibration stirring in your chest at this very instant, because that sensation is confirmation that what you hear comes from above, that what you are receiving is an echo of the universe speaking directly to your soul. You wonder why now, why today, why at this precise moment? The answer is clear, because you were ready. Only a heart prepared can hold a message this strong, this revealing, this necessary. The cards spread before me show a stark contrast. On one side, the tower collapsing, on the other, the sun shining bright. What does it mean? That there will be things falling, structures that seemed solid but were already rotting deep within. You may feel that certain areas of your life are trembling, as though everything you once knew is breaking at once. But understand this. It is not punishment, it is cleansing. It is not destruction, it is liberation. Because while walls fall, new doors open toward clarity. Is it not necessary for the prison to break so the prisoner may find freedom? Yes, Pisces, the warning remains the same. Hidden enemies still try to move under shadows, but the universe does not allow anything built on lies to last. And divine justice will be relentless. Whoever tried to harm you will fall into the trap of their own words. Whoever sought to dim your light will be lost in their own darkness. You do not need to soil your hands, for the cosmic scale tilts on its own. In love, this stage is about revelations. For those who feel the bond has grown cold, the time of truth arrives. Do not settle for crumbs of affection. Do not accept chains disguised as love. The universe wants you free, vibrating high, receiving what you deserve, not just what barely trickles toward you. True love does not drag you down. True love lifts you. And if the person beside you today does not understand that, they will be removed from your path, even if it hurts. And for those still seeking love, prepare, because a new energy approaches. I see in the cards the figure of a star announcing unexpected encounters. It may be someone you never imagined, someone who appears in a simple moment, with no grand stage, yet with a spark that changes everything. That love will arrive as a promise of freedom, not as a chain. And your soul will recognize it instantly, because it will shine in the same frequency as yours. In work and finances, Pisces, justice is also at play. You have been underestimated, left aside, but they cannot ignore the obvious. Your talent, your creativity, your ability to transform ideas into realities. You may not yet see it, but a change is already moving that will bring new opportunities. A door that seemed closed will open, and behind it will be a proposal that alters your course. Money will begin to flow, but with an important message. Do not use it just to survive, use it also to grow. Investing in yourself, in your knowledge, in your projects, will be key in this cycle. It is time to remember that your worth is not tied to a salary. Your worth lies in what you are capable of creating. The color vibrating with you now is gold, symbol of prosperity, divine light, and victory that cannot be hidden. Use this color in small objects, on your altar, in your visualizations. It connects you to abundance and reminds you that you deserve to receive. The numbers marking your path during this period are 11, 22, and 30. They are portals, repeated messages saying, "You are in tune, trust the process." And as a decree, repeat with me once more, 3 times if you feel it in your heart. Light protects me, truth guides me, justice walks with me. Each word is a key. Each repetition opens a circle of power around you. Write in the comments this phrase, and leave it there as a pact with your destiny. I accept the necessary collapse, and I walk toward the rebirth that belongs to me. And then honor what you have received with a simple but powerful gesture. Give this message a like, not only as gratitude but as a solemn seal of commitment. Because by doing so, you align with the universe, declaring that you not only listen, but act, that you are willing to open the door to more signs, more decrees, more paths. Pisces, on the spiritual plane you are entering a time of awakening. I see the figure of a phoenix in the cards, and that is no coincidence. You have fallen many times, but each fall was only preparation for a higher flight. Your soul is ready for rebirth, and that transformation will be felt in all aspects. Your health, your mind, your vital energy. It is as though the invisible chains finally break, and you can breathe freely after so long. You must know something important. The tears you shed were not in vain. Each one watered the soil of your destiny. And now, those seeds begin to sprout. You will see how what seemed lost returns in the form of multiplied blessings. Remember, divine justice does not forget, and always returns what was unjustly taken. Still, the warning is clear. Do not let doubt steal what is already yours. Fear is the shadow's strongest tool, because it paralyzes. But you were not born to be still, you were born to flow. And when fear tries to knock at your door, answer it with your decree. Light protects me, truth guides me, justice walks with me. Yes, Pisces, keep walking, because victory already glimmers on your horizon. Nothing that is coming is by chance. Everything arriving now is the consequence of your faith, your endurance, your ability to believe even in the midst of the storm. Soon you will see how enemies fall on their own, how masks break, how chains dissolve. And when all of that happens, you will find yourself in a new place. Stronger, freer, more luminous. Remember, the universe does not make mistakes, and this message did not come to you by chance. Pisces, listen carefully, because what I am about to tell you is not a simple piece of advice. It is a decree of the universe, a prophecy unfolding before you. There are moments in life when the heavens bend down to whisper directly into the ear of the soul, and this is one of them. You did not come here searching, but what you are receiving is exactly what your spirit has been silently calling for. Do not ignore it, because the voice of the divine does not speak twice in the same way. Destiny stands before you with clarity. The time of trials nears its end. You have felt your life was a river where others threw stones, trying to stop your flow, to muddy your waters. But water always finds its way, and you, child of Neptune, know this better than anyone. Yes, they tried to chain your soul with words, with betrayals, with gestures that cut like knives. Yes, they tried to stop you. But what they did not know is that you were protected by higher justice, by ancestral energy that never abandons the righteous. The warning, however, persists. Do not open your heart to just anyone. Do not reveal your plans to everyone who asks. Do not blindly trust smiles that do not vibrate with sincerity. Because among your circles there are still masks, still voices disguised as advice that secretly wish your downfall. But do not fear, Pisces, because the veils will fall, and they will fall soon. The universe is patient, but it is never unjust. In love, I see two roads, one of farewell and one of rebirth. For some, the goodbye will be inevitable, not because you failed, but because the lesson has already been completed. And though your noble and sensitive heart may want to hold on, the universe asks you to release. What leaves is not a loss. It is liberation. What stays, what comes, that is what truly matters. For those who remain in stable relationships, revelations will be intense. Communication will be the bridge that decides whether the union strengthens or dissolves. Do not be afraid to speak, to demand what you deserve, to be clear in your feelings. Your voice is not small. Your voice is decree. And when you speak, the universe resonates with you. If you are single, hear this. Love is coming, but not in the way you expect. It will not be a love that drags you into chains, nor a love that asks you to sacrifice your essence. It will be a different love, one that respects, that nourishes, that sees you as you are and still chooses to stay. And when it arrives, you will know that everything before was not love, but lesson. In work and money, Pisces, the wheel of fortune shines brightly. This means turns, changes, movements that at first may seem chaotic, but are in truth the opportunity you have been waiting for. You may leave behind a place, a project, a financial habit. At first you may feel insecure. But hear this, the wheel always turns forward, never backward. And now it turns toward your prosperity. Opportunities will open for growth in creative, spiritual, or humanistic fields. Money will begin to move, and though it may not be abundant at first, it will grow like a river that begins as a trickle but ends in an ocean. Do not underestimate small opportunities, for they are seeds that will grow into a forest. Your protective color at this stage is violet, the color of transmutation, of spiritual power, of connection with the sacred. Surround yourself with this color in candles, stones, or clothing, and you will feel how your energy rises above envy and ill will. The numbers accompanying your path are 5, 15, and 33, symbols of change, liberation, and spiritual mastery. Now, as decree, repeat with me 3 times, with strength, with conviction, as if your voice could open the heavens. Light protects me, truth guides me, justice walks with me. Write in the comments this phrase as the seal of your transformation. I walk toward my destiny with courage, and abundance flows toward me. And after doing so, honor this moment with gratitude. Give this message a like, not as a mere gesture, but as a declaration. I am ready to receive more messages, more miracles, more open roads. Do it as an offering to the universe, as a pact with your own destiny. Pisces, the spiritual plane shows me powerful images. I see a circle of fire around you, a fire that does not destroy but protects. That circle is the reflection of your prayers, of your faith, of the energy you have sown. Even if you think no one sees your tears, even if you think your efforts are lost, everything has been heard. And the answer comes now, with force, with clarity, with the certainty that your destiny is greater than you imagined. The universe tells you, you have suffered enough, you have learned enough. Now it is time for you to receive. And though your mind may doubt, your soul knows this is true. Did you not already sense that something new was about to arrive? Did you not already perceive that the time of darkness could not last forever? This is the confirmation you have been waiting for. Never forget, however, that victory is not automatic. It requires faith, it requires action, it requires decrees. Each time you speak your phrase of power, invisible doors open. Each time you give thanks, you attract more light. Each time you choose to let go, you free yourself from chains. And remember, Pisces, light protects me, truth guides me, justice walks with me. Make this decree your daily shield, and nothing will stop you. I also see that in the coming days you will receive clear signs, revealing dreams, repeated numbers, unexpected encounters. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. They will be confirmation that you are on the right path. Open your eyes, open your heart, and recognize the universe's voice in every detail. Pisces, everything you suffered was not useless. Everything you cried was not wasted. Each battle was training. Each fall was preparation. Now you are ready to receive what you always deserved. True love, abundant prosperity, divine justice, absolute freedom. Do not forget that this message did not arrive to you by chance. It was sent, directed, delivered at the exact moment. Because the universe never errs, and you are never alone. Pisces, the darkness you faced was necessary for you to understand your light. The chains you carried were necessary for you to learn to free yourself. The silences you endured were necessary for you to hear your inner voice. Now, all of that transforms into victory. This is your time. This is your destiny. This is your rebirth. Pisces, listen closely. For what I will reveal to you now is the culmination of everything the universe has prepared for you. This message is not repetition. It is conclusion. It is destiny. If you have come this far, it is not because of curiosity, but because your soul needed to arrive at the end of this journey, at the place where you are handed the key that opens the door to your new life. The heavens show me the card of the world, symbol of fullness, of victory, of the completion of cycles. This means that everything you lived through, every pain, every battle, every betrayal, every tear, was part of a process that today comes to its close. The circle completes itself. The wheel turns. What was in shadow now illuminates. What was bound now frees itself. What was broken now mends. Pisces, divine justice is clear. Hidden enemies will be unmasked, and you will not have to move a finger, because the universe itself will expose them. They will drown in their own lies, while you rise with light. Do not fear those who envy you. Do not fear those who wish you harm, because your protection is greater than any darkness. In love, the message is powerful. What seemed lost may be reborn, but only if it is true. If it is not, the universe will remove it from you because you no longer need relationships that bind you, nor loves that consume you. The love that comes now is real love, love that nourishes, love that heals. It may come through someone new, it may come through someone you already know, but it will be a different love, because it will align with your new energy. And remember, when it arrives, do not doubt, do not hide, do not sabotage yourself. Receive it with gratitude, for it is reward for your patience and your faith. If you are already in a relationship, prepare for renewal within it. There will be moments of tension, but also reconciliations that will make you understand that everything was worth it. Communication, honesty, faith in the bond. All of this will be tested. And if your love is true, it will emerge stronger than ever. In money and work, abundance is already moving toward you. I see contracts, agreements, new opportunities appearing. Some Pisceans will receive news that changes their financial course. Others will see projects grow that once seemed small. And all will feel that at last the wheel begins to turn in their favor. Money will flow, but not like a fleeting rain, like a steady river. And you will know it is the fruit of your effort, your perseverance, your faith. The color that vibrates with you in this final revelation is emerald green, symbol of healing, prosperity, and heart opening. Surround yourself with this color, use it in your environment, visualize it in meditation, and you will feel your energy renewed. The numbers accompanying you are 8, 18, and 88. All symbols of infinity, of endless abundance, of cycles repeating but now in the positive. Now, one last time with all your strength, repeat the decree that has already become yours. Light protects me, truth guides me, justice walks with me. Say it 3 times, for each repetition seals it deeper into your spirit. Write in the comments this phrase that will be your final key. I claim my victory, I receive my abundance, and I open my heart to true love. And after doing so, honor this message with gratitude. Give this message a like, not as a simple gesture, but as a solemn declaration. I am ready to receive more signs, more miracles, more open roads. Do it as an offering to the universe, as a pact with your destiny. Pisces, your spiritual energy now is resurrection. I see in the cards the angel of judgment blowing the trumpet, awakening those who slept, announcing a new dawn. That angel is you, awakening from a long slumber, leaving chains behind, opening your eyes to freedom. Your life will no longer be the same, because your soul is no longer the same. The promise is written: victory, love, and abundance. That is the trilogy the universe gives you as reward. Do not doubt, do not fear, do not step back. What is coming is yours. What arrives is for you. What blooms now is the fruit of all you sowed in silence. Always remember, this message did not come to you by chance. It was sent, directed, delivered at the exact moment. Because the universe never makes mistakes, and you are never alone. The cards also show the arcana of the Chariot, symbol of movement, progress, and triumph. This confirms that nothing and no one will be able to stop you. You have learned to direct the opposing forces within you, and now your path opens like a clear road. What once seemed slow accelerates. What once was stopped begins to flow. Libra, your coming days will be filled with clear signs. A revealing conversation, an unexpected encounter, a repeated number on a clock or receipt. All of that will be confirmation that this message was not imagination but prophetic reality. Stay attentive, for victory will soon manifest. And when victory arrives, remember, it was not by chance, it was not blind luck. It was divine justice, it was the reward for your patience, it was the fulfillment of a destiny written in the stars. Now, before closing this revelation, listen to my farewell. Libra, never forget who you are. Never forget that you were born to balance, to bring light where others saw shadow, to raise your voice where others remain silent. The universe chose you to be a bridge between justice and mercy, between truth and love. This message was delivered to you because you were ready to receive it. And remember always, in every step you take, in every battle you face, in every victory you celebrate, Nothing and no one can take from me what the universe has already written for me. May your path be light. May your heart be love. May your life be abundance. We will meet again in another revelation, in another whisper from the universe. But until then, carry with you this certainty: your destiny is victory. With deep love, I bid you farewell.